Attention, all the news in this video are all from around the internet and from our sources. We deliver to you the most realistic news. Make sure to listen well and you can turn on the caption.
Inter Milan are interested in signing Manchester United goalkeeper Dean Henderson. According to Fishages, Inter Milan are interested in signing 24-year-old Manchester United goalkeeper Dean Henderson. The Serie A club sees him as a suitable long-term replacement for Samir Handanovic. The Slovenian professional footballer has been an instrumental part of the Nerazzurri till now. He has played 407 matches for the Italian club across all competitions to date. Despite being a dependable asset, Handanovic is 37, and his time at the top level might be numbered. Henderson could be a great replacement and still has lots of room for growth. His time on loan with Sheffield United has showcased his abilities as a potentially great shot stopper. He was recalled to Old Trafford but has struggled to nail down the first-choice keeper's position. The English professional goalkeeper has only made 27 appearances across all competitions for Man United till now. David De Gea has put in several key performances for the Red Devils this season and there is little reason for Man United to bench him at this point in time. While the club may contemplate giving Henderson another loan move, they would be hesitant to let the player move away from the club permanently. Even though the Spanish international is proving his worth, Henderson has the ability to become his successor at Old Trafford in the foreseeable future. The English international still has work to be done, but certainly has the potential to take the mantle from the Spaniard. Barcelona close in on Manchester United midfielder Paul Pogba. According to El Nacional HT, the hard tackle, Barcelona are closing in on securing the signature of Manchester United midfielder Paul Pogba. Curiously enough, it is also believed that the new manager, Xavi, is not eager to take the French international to Camp Nou. The 28-year-old midfielder has been good in parts and pieces for the Red Devils since he returned to the club in 2016. While injuries have stunted his progress, the biggest factor for his struggles have proven to be the general lack of consistency. The French international has already provided 7 assists in 13 matches across all competitions so far. These statistics can be a bit misleading at times. After all, he notched up a majority of these assists at the beginning of the season when the Red Devils were in fine form. His red card against Liverpool and the injury picked up while on duty with France typified, in short, his time at Old Trafford. The former Juventus ass's current contract at the Theatre of Dreams expires next summer, meaning the club risks losing him on a free transfer. While there were rumors that Pogba could get a contract renewal, the talks appear to have hit a wall. With little news coming out on the matter, it would be fair to assume his future lies elsewhere. Pogba's form mirrors that of Man United at the moment. Both club and player have seen the performances nosedive in the last couple of months. Even if Barcelona do manage to lure him to Camp Nou on a free transfer, his huge wages could cause a problem for the Catalans. They are going through a financial crisis and have amassed a debt of €1.35 billion, $1.59 billion, as of the 21st of March 2021. While his departure could be a big blow to Manchester United, it could also be a great opportunity to trim the wage bill and bring another young talented midfielder into the squad. Any rumor of the 28-year-old midfielder leaving might be solely based on speculation. Still, it wouldn't be audacious to say that Pogba could be looking for a change of scenery considering his second spell with the Red Devils. Ex-Premier League striker believes Man United attacker Jadon Sancho could benefit from new manager. Speaking recently to Football Insider, former Leeds United striker Noel Whelan believes Jadon Sancho could be rejuvenated once the Red Devils appoint a new manager. It's all down to Jadon. He's got to put in the performances on the training ground and on the pitch, he said. I don't care how much they paid for him. He needs to prove his worth to whoever comes in. We saw him lighting it up for Dortmund, but we've not seen anything close to that level since. He could do that under a new manager. His goal was a good glimpse of his talent. He's got to force his new manager's hand because he didn't do that with Ole. He's been average this season, but that is in a side where everyone has lost their belief and confidence. They've looked all over the place. He needs to step up and work hard when the new hierarchy is put in place. Sancho finally got off the mark for Manchester United during their midweek European tie against Villarreal. Smashing home a rocket of an effort just minutes before the end of the match, fans will now be hoping Sancho can go from strength to strength, and they're not the only ones. Speaking after Tuesday's game at Estadio de la Ceramica, stand-in manager Carrick called for Sancho to kick on, now that he is finally off the mark. The former midfielder, as quoted by Independent, said, "For Jadon it's a massive boost. It's a big goal for him, but it was about his performance overall. We know how much Jadon likes the ball at his feet, you see the smile on his face, but the pleasing thing for me was the effort and application he put in. At times he was not seeing a lot of the ball, but he was always doing a job and playing a big part in the team's performance. In the end you get your rewards, and I'm delighted for him. I think Jadon epitomized the team performance. It's up to Jadon now what happens next and how he kicks on. He's got all the talent in the world and he'll get all our support for sure." Louis Saha believes Manchester United star Anthony Martial can help salvage the season. According to the Metro via 101greetgoals.com, former Manchester United star Louis Saha believes French international Anthony Martial could still have a big role to play for the remainder of the season. The Red Devils have struggled for consistency this season and have been at the receiving end of some devastating defeats. Saha, however, believes that the Red Devils' attack can help them get the season back on track. He goes on to add that one player, in particular, could go on to make a massive difference. Martial had endured a Jekyll and Hyde existence under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but with Carrick in charge now, the striker has the opportunity to make a fresh start. Saha, who has played as a striker for Man United between 2004 and 2008, admits that the 25-year-old is unplayable when in top form. He believes that the United front four could prove to be their salvation this season, and an on-form Martial would certainly add bite up front. Saha would have been right, had Martial lived up to his potential. While it would be crazy to dismiss a player who is just 25, he has had more misses than hits in a United jersey. By playing Donny van de Beek against Villarreal, Carrick has shown that there is still a chance for the fringe players to make their case at the club. Hopefully Martial will take his chances when they come along. He has made 9 appearances for Man United this season, scoring 1 goal. That is hardly what you call eye-catching stuff. Martial enjoyed the best season of his career in 2019-20 when he was the club's top scorer across all competitions. Unfortunately, it proved to be a faux pas, and he went on to endure a 2020-21 campaign characterized by injuries and a loss of form. Andrei Kanchelskis reacts to Ralf Rangnick to Manchester United. Ralf Rangnick is set to become the interim manager position at Manchester United, The Athletic report. This is a potentially very smart decision for United, and Rangnick will be able to steer the club in the right direction on and off the pitch. Rangnick will leave behind a consultancy role at Lokomotiv Moscow. Rangnick will play a key role in the appointment of United's next permanent boss, and stay on at the club in a strategic role. The Times reported this week that Rangnick would only accept United's offer if he was granted a long-term position, to give his short-term appointment more meaning and more scope. Former United winger Andrei Kanchelskis was quizzed on the situation by the Russian media and gave his take on the potential move. Kanchelskis told Championnat, "If Ralf is invited, then in England he is known and followed by his work. This is a great challenge. Who would refuse to go to United to work? Everyone would leave. We must wish Rangnick good luck." There should be no sense of bitterness in Russia towards Rangnick despite his short stay, and Kanchelskis' words reflect this. He points out that this is a fantastic opportunity. The Manchester United job is arguably the biggest in football, and Rangnick can become a legend in England by becoming the man who finally gets the club back on track. This won't be easy to do in a short-term role, which is why Rangnick is reported to be set to sign a deal which involves work as a long-term strategist too. He will have a hand in the appointment of a new permanent boss, re-navigating the club back towards the success it once enjoyed. United have become a club of untapped potential in recent years, failing to live up to its billing as a true superpower. Manchester United still interested in signing Barcelona star despite injury trouble. According to transfer news on El Nacional HT Sports Mole, Manchester United remain interested in securing a deal for Barcelona ace Ousmane Dembele despite his injury issues. One Man United are keen on is Ousmane Dembele, despite his injury issues. The Frenchman joined the Blaugrana outfit in 2017 but has not been able to rack up consistent minutes. He has had several fitness issues during his start-and-stop career in Spain. However, the Catalan club might no longer have to deal with his injuries as he could be heading for the exit door. The 24-year-old is in the final year of his contract and is yet to sign an extension. United have no issues with his injury troubles and could use the reinforcements. Edinson Cavani could be on his way out once his contract expires next summer. Anthony Martial has been off his game for a while, and Jesse Lingard might leave Old Trafford in January. Additionally, Cristiano Ronaldo shall be 6 months away from turning 38. Although he is aging like fine wine, he might have certain limitations to his game in the coming years. Thus, it would bode well for the Manchester-based club to invest in a player that is set to hit his professional peak in the next couple of years. A deal could be concluded soon as the winger shall be eligible to sign a pre-contract in January unless he decides to extend his stay in Spain.
We will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on our channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. We appreciate your support.